Hey YouTube, it's New211, coming to you guys kind of with like a random video about New Year's resolutions. It's really late in the year to be talking about New Year's resolutions, but I wanted to know what your guys' resolutions are and what you're going to be doing this year to, make yourself a better person. I know a lot of people say they don't believe in resolutions, but then I hate to like have a year pass and feel as though I didn't accomplish anything that I set out to do because I didn't firmly say exactly what I wanted to do this year. So basically, as far as New Year's resolutions are concerned for me, 2010 sucked and it was great all at the same time. I moved to a new state, I got a new job, I graduated from law school. All that was wonderful. But then, like, I ended up having family problems and friend problems and boyfriend problems and all types of things like that. But so with the up comes the down. And I kind of think that, like, to make myself a better person and to also root out bad people from my life, I'm going to set some resolutions. So, my number one New Year's resolution, number one, is when you notice the person is a bum, dump them. I'm dumping all bums for 2011. No more bums in my life. I'm not trying to save anybody. I'm not trying to make anyone's life better if they're not trying to improve their own life. I'm realizing in 2011 that it's not my job to fix somebody else. It's always my job, as a Christian, as a human being, as a fellow citizen of the world, to help my fellow man. It's always my job to, reach out a helping hand to someone who wants help. But it's not my job to save someone who doesn't want to be saved or to try and fix someone who likes the way that they are or to try to better someone who does not want to be bettered. And people may tell you that they want to make their life better, and they may tell you that they want to fix their life, and they may tell you that they want to be a better person, but then they go ahead and they do the same thing to you that they do to other people, or they continue down like a negative path. And when those people are on that negative path, they become toxic to you. So I'm just trying to eliminate the bums for 2011. No more bums in 2011. I'm eliminating the toxic people. And I've taken steps towards that, from 2010, and I'm carrying that into 2011. And I know that, like, I feel like in your spirit, you can discern when someone is not good for you, when someone's not really a good person, when someone's giving you game or someone's not really telling you what they're supposed to be telling you. You can feel when someone is fake and when someone is phony. But they speak that good game and they make themselves seem real and they make themselves seem really cool, but in actuality they're not. And that's another resolution, is that I'm going to trust my gut instinct about people and about things and about situations and about what I should do with myself as a person. So number one, dumping the bums for 2011, and number two is trusting my gut instinct. Like, you're given an intuition for a reason. Like, some people, like Christian people, call it like a spirit of discernment. People call it intuition. People of different faiths call it all types of things, but it's kind of like the sixth sense, where when you're encountering a person or a situation and this thing or this person is not right for you, you should not go there or deal with this person, and you do it anyway because you're like, oh, I'm going to give this person the benefit of the doubt, this thing the benefit of the doubt. I don't want to be judgmental. And then you end up in the situation that you fear that you would be in with that person or thing. That's kind of like what I am working against. I'm working to avoid doing that. I'm working to trust my gut instinct, to still be kind and caring and generous to other people, but to also know that, I have this gut instinct for a reason. I should be cautious with people that give you that gut instinct. So, listening to your inner self and following that path that you feel that you should follow when it comes to, encountering someone who gives you a bad vibe or whatever. Um, my next New Year's resolution is pretty like simple. I want to make sure to journal every single day. I'm gonna write a little journal entry about what's going on. Just like because I used to keep a journal like a long time ago when I was in high school. That is a really long time ago. For me, that was a long time ago. I used to keep a journal a long time ago, but then I stopped keeping it, and I want to go back to keeping it. So I'm looking forward to doing that. And my final New Year's resolution is to continue the path that I got on of being a healthy individual. I ran a half marathon this year. I rode a century race. I'm sorry, 2010. I ran a half marathon. I rode a century race, which is 100 miles. I I did just like so many great positive things. I did a biathlon. I ran like a lot of 5Ks and 10Ks, like just for like my personal physical achievement. And I want to continue those things into 2011. I want to make those things a part of my life. I also started. I always thought that I was a healthy eater, but I cut out things like drinking soda. I cut out things like you guys can't really tell because you know you can only see my face most of the time. I'm not gonna show my body on YouTube. It's weird, it's like weird. But I'm actually a lot smaller than my face makes me look. I have like a really chubby face. I've always had like a chubby face. But like I'm like only 5'2", and I felt that I wasn't like taking care of myself, and just like a couple of pounds, would look like a lot bigger on me because I'm so short. I'm just trying to stay mindful of those things. I'm also not weighing myself anymore because weighing myself was starting to make me really neurotic about my weight. Like if I would go up or down a pound within a week, I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing? But I feel like yeah, taking like just continue those positive things that I was doing, which was not weighing myself, not drinking soda, drinking more water, and doing like positive physical activities and setting physical goals so that I could make working out fun for myself. So I'm going to continue that into 2011 as well. So those are my resolutions. Dumping the bums from 2010. I'm dumping all the bums. No more bums. And how do you know if you're a bum? We'll get to that later. Number two is what was number two? Am I gonna edit this part out? Maybe not. Hmm. And how do you know if someone's a bum? So right, so we're dropping bums for 2011. No more bums in 2011. How do you know if someone's a bum? Someone is a bum not because of financial reasons, not because they're having hard financial times, and maybe they need your help financially and you love them and you care about them, so you're going to help them. You know, if they're taking advantage, then maybe that person is a bum. But a bum is a person that has never done better for themselves, is not going to do better for themselves, and despite what they say, has no intention of doing better for themselves. So it doesn't have to be a financial thing. You feel me? Like it doesn't have to be financial. It can be relationship wise. It can be the way they treat other people. It can be the way that they go about getting their education, whether or not, someone who says, oh man, I wish I always, got my GED, or I wish I got my college diploma, or I wish I got this advanced degree. And then they just sit on their ass and they don't do anything about it. And then, hey, maybe you go and get them a bunch of brochures on the new program that they can get into in order to get the certain thing for free. Or you make it easy for them so that they can go and do that thing. Or maybe you babysit their kids so that they can go to class. You know what I'm saying? And then they turn around and they don't do that thing that you're trying to help them to do. Um, those are bums. People that have not done any better, will not do any better, and have no intention of doing any better. Because when you have the intent to do better, you'll do better. You'll try. And you try enough, you will succeed. And bums, the reason why they're a problem is not because they're lazy within themselves. It's not because their own lives are not good. It's because bums suck energy from people around them. They're energy vampires, They suck on your energy. Bums will, try to use you to get what they want, try to get you to get what they want. And then even if you do it for them and take all your energy and do it for them, they're going to turn around. They're not going to be thankful. Number one, that sucks a lot of energy. When you do something good for someone and they're not thankful, they're not going to be thankful. Um, And then they're not going to succeed at the thing that you help them to do because they didn't do it on their own. Now, if there's someone and they're struggling and you give them a boost up and they've really been trying and they're helping you and you're helping them and they're helping you to help them, that's not a bum. That's just a person that's trying hard, and it's your duty as a citizen of the world to help them. But when it comes to like people that they haven't done any better, they're not gonna do any better, they don't want to do any better, oh yeah, they'll talk a good game. They'll make it seem like they really want your help, right? But then when push comes to shove and you help them out, the egg is gonna be on your face. So, just spotting those people that are bums, and just deading them, dumping them. So my question to you guys is, number one, what are your guys' 2011 resolutions? Do you have 2011 resolutions? Are you not gonna set any, and why don't you set them? Because I know some people don't set them and they're like very serious about it. So why don't you set 2011 resolutions? Next, number two is, do you know bums in your life? Are there bums in your life? Give me examples of them. Don't say their names. Don't do that, because I'm trying really hard not to say this particular person's name. But don't say their names, But just tell me, like, do you guys know people like that you would that I classify as bums? Like, do you know people like that? And if you do know people like that, what are you doing to make sure that they're not sucking energy out of your life? And are they still sucking energy out of your life? So I want to know about all that stuff down in the comments below. Okay, YouTube, so Happy New Year. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you so much for subscribing. You're the stinking best. I really, really do enjoy my time that I get to come on YouTube. It's like, it's the bestie best for me. I just love it. All right, so peace out. Bye, YouTube.